when we said we were going to talk about Smurfs 2025, I said, I have to get this off of my list because I need to see garbage. I need garbage on my list of movies by the end of the year. And, honestly, we have officially reached that. I'm just going to be as straight up as possible. I'm not going to say, what's our inception with fucking Smurfs? Do you like Smurfs? Do you love Smurfs? That's not the game here. The game here is, I'm just going to be straight up.
We're seeing it, like, are you not going to, like, go into that movie? I forgot. Owen smells a poster for it. It's like fucking Pets on the Train. I haven't seen the trailer for it yet. But
so that's also made by Vivo, which I believe made the movie Sloth Story. So again, that whole thing is like a Zootopia-esque world where everything is like, they're doing stories around a core setting with different characters, which is cool. I don't mind that. But, I don't know if that's going to be bad. Again, Sloth Story wasn't bad. It was just typically average. This,
I know, these movies just don't. These movies just like look. How long
you never saw Smurf. You never saw Sloth Story.
No. A lot of these movies from like just trailer wise just look like not worth anything.
Yes,
I'm not saying they look bad. Just like not worth anything.
Their marketing is as bad as the Fixed.
Like a movie we skipped last year was I had no interest in. I think it was last year. It was called Hit Pig.
Yes, 1,000%. I was like, no, I'm not watching this. I have standards. But here we are, talking about Smurfs.
So are we seeing every shitty movie now? Like, every animated movie?
I needed one. I needed just one. So I can specifically...
So that's our quote. That's it. Our quote is done. We're done?
Technically, again, when we get to our shittiest list section, we can put this on. That's all I needed. And I just want.
You just want an easy lose?
No. So here's what I want to make sure people understand. It's like, should you go into this movie with expectations? Yes, slightly, because Paramount Animation did just make TMNT Mutant Mayhem and Transformers 1. Whatever you think about Transformers 1, they were at least attempting something design-wise. And then with Mutant Mayhem, they knocked it out of the fucking park. This has, notably in its background art, a lot of the Mutant Mayhem legacy, design.
Well, also, this is a big IP.
But here's Smurfs, and Paramount gets to do Smurfs. And hopefully, they're not going to shit the bed. But, Mark, they shit the bed.
Sure.
Why do you think we started the review this way, Mark? We're not starting this review. I am being as clear as possible. I'm not hooking anyone. I'm not playing any games. This is ass. The movie is titled Rihanna is Smurfette. And that is what the movie is titled as.
Rihanna is Smurfette.
That is...
Actually, I just thought of a new plot. Rihanna fucking gets warped into being a Smurf. I don't want to see that movie either, not mine.
No, that's another live action situation you could have made. That would have been more interesting than what they did here. And what they did here is not interesting at all. In fact, Rihanna being Smurfette almost destroy... This movie goes out of its way to make Smurfette important, whereas clearly the priority should have been on the one Smurf that didn't have a purpose. That's the movie. Then they shove Rihanna Smurfette in here.
It doesn't. The thing is, she has a lot more. She has the most screen time, but she's not
she does nothing.
No Name is more important to the story, but she has the most screen time.
Yes, even though she does nothing.
I haven't counted, but it feels like she has the most screen time. I would say.
Yes, but she does nothing. They don't even make her. She sings a couple songs. Okay. As we get into this review, I just want to structurally make you understand. From a pacing format, from a music format, from a directing format, from every standpoint, this movie is dog shit. This movie does cheap things. It is pathetic. It is wasteful. It does nothing interesting. It is bad. Mark, go ahead.
The worst offender for me is just boring.
Yes.
It wasn't it wasn't I was excited for it. I was expecting it to be a fun bad, because a fun bad movie is something that has clear effort put into it, but that effort is just wasted because it's put in the wrong place.
Yes.
And it is just and it becomes a disaster because of that. This has no effort put into it.
No.
And it's they're not trying on the writing portion. They're not trying on the animation portion.
No.
It just ends up being boring because of that.
They're not even trying on the singing portion. Like, you start the movie with a musical number where they're not in sync. Like, no one is singing in sync with the music. They're not. They're barely dancing in sync to the music. Like, and throughout, like, I saw this also with my family, and one of the things that one of the people that like saw this was like said this. I like the music, and it's like, but the animation, the music and the animation don't even go hand in hand in this movie, which doesn't make any sense. Like, that's the one thing you should be able to nail.
So what's weird is the art design of this movie. Like, I think it does it like it needs to be rendered a bit more. It's like something is missing from this because it feels like the textures is like overlaid on like the Smurf 3D models, like a fucking video game.
Like, exactly.
Because when they're dancing, because also that dance is in the trailer too. When they're dancing, the Smurfs look like fucking dead eyes staring into space. They don't look alive.
No.
It looks like a fucking video game in PC that's like has a dance motion. It's like a fucking Fortnite skin.
Yeah, I literally took notes during it. I usually don't take my phone out during the movie, you know. But we were sitting in the corner of the theater, and I had the cornermost side. We were mid side. It wasn't that packed, so I had my phone on the lowest brightness, and I was literally typing my notes through the whole fucking movie. And one of the, like, I'm right there with you. There are many moments where the Smurf designs, but also the bigger factors are the non-Smurf designs feel so unfinished. This movie feels like it literally is maybe 75% done, which is embarrassing. Like, that's weird.
Well, like, yeah, like certain design-wise with some of these characters, is like the models and designs of the human characters are underbig, and I'm talking about the warlocks and stuff.
Yes.
And like the Smoothie Poofs don't look like they're blending well with it.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
I don't know what the fuck they're going for with the Snooty Poofs. I don't know if they pre-existed because I'm not into fucking Smurfs. I never watched any of these fucking movies. I never was in the cartoons from the 50s or anything. I was never interested in this fucking franchise. So I don't have any Smurf lore. So maybe all this shit pre-existed. I don't know. But like, it just, the way they made it here, it just really doesn't seem fitting.
It's very uninteresting. Severely uninteresting. Yeah. I think also, I don't know, this reminded me very much of Paws of Fury, Legend of Hank, and the fact that, like, the line delivery that they have, not John Goodman. Yeah, John Goodman? Is that his name? He's Papa Smurf. And he's not given direction at all. Like, much of Papa Smurf's line delivery feels like it's meant to be done with care, or he's supposed to be delivering the lines with a bit of care. But much like in Paws of Fury, Legend of Hank, it's as if they didn't give him direction in how he's supposed to.
I like hearing John Goodman's voice, but like, what's weird is like every time he talks, I'm just thinking to myself, man, James P. Sullivan is such an iconic character, and I'm just thinking about Monsters Inc. And I'm like, I like his voice.
Yeah.
I don't really care for him here, but it's like, I'm just like thinking, man, it'd be cool if James P. Sullivan said that.
It's still, but even that, again, it's just like the delivery just wasn't. Even obviously, again, like everyone keeps. I don't know. I get Rihanna has a ton of money, so clearly it's like, do whatever you want, ma'am. You're you're legendary, sure. But like in Home, they didn't work around her line delivery, if you remember. And then here, they still did not work around her line delivery again.
I forgot Rihanna was like the main character in Home.
In Home, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on. It's been 10 years and we're back to this again. Like, fuck. It can't be 10 years later.
Well, like
and we're still doing this.
What's weird is like Home is weird because Home is like over animated to where it's animated to like how the actors are actually acting, where it's like,
yes,
they animated bad acting. I don't know how you do that, but they
probably with a lot of mocap.
Yeah,
we're gonna put more balls on you than normal.
Yeah,
every shoulder move.
There's like balls.
Every shoulder move. Every fucking blink.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like a fucking mocap they over animated on.
Right.
With this one, it's just like under animated, along with this voice work.
It's so under it.
But like, she doesn't feel like that voice does not feel like it's coming out of that cartoon character.
No.
And it's just like, I mean, it's not weird because this movie's already lazy, but it just it goes into making it feel more cheap than it already is.
It's another gradient. I thought structurally, again, I know you're like, I know I brought this up, but like, again, like the first thing I came out of the movies and said to them was like, you know, it's like, look, like, again, I know like the idea, it's like, this, again, I still think this was coming after Trolls, especially the musical numbers.
It definitely is.
You get Rihanna in here.
Even though the Smurfs pre-existed, like they're like what they want to do with this movie, what they didn't even try to do, what they want to do especially in terms of marketing, is like, hey, Trolls are popular, let's kind of do what they're doing, and it doesn't really try to rip off the movie itself. Doesn't really try to rip off Trolls, but like, it is this like basic, because like it is this basic journey of the way the story works.
Right.
Because it's very convoluted and stupid. But each element of it is very predictable, as convoluted as it is. It's like, and it's so like, even the arc is like, just so it's stupid and it's nonsensical, but like it's very predictable. Where like No Name is like, hey, I know there's no magic Smurfs. What if there was a match? What if I could be the magic Smurf? And Papa Smurf's like, you can't be a magic Smurf. There's no magic Smurfs. Fast forward to the end of the movie, he's a magic Smurf. Never saw that coming.
Yeah, I like, and with No Name being the mostly core focus, I don't know why. Again, you talk about if you're gonna copy Trolls, I don't know why. You know, because you start off with the fucking song that doesn't get synced up well, and then you have a fucking sad song as your second song. I will tell you what, I don't know who the fuck thought in the pacing department that was a smart idea. Dumbest fucking idea ever. Why is the second song in your movie a slow, sad song? What the fuck are we doing?
No, it's the third song. What? Because the first song was La La, sing happy song.
Yeah.
And then Papa Smurf's like, check this out. Now this is what I call a banger. Wiki, 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 wiki. And it's like some fucking... it's so cringy the way... Like,
yes,
the
okay.
way... Okay, why did it not make a DJ Smurf? Because what Papa's... Like, it feels out of character for Papa Smurf to be, like, hip and cool.
Apparently not here. Well, they have sound effects Smurf. Because they kept using him. My God.
That sound effects Smurfs had the potential to be a good joke if they, yes, like, I don't know, worked it right.
If they, you know, had common sense.
Also, a joke I didn't get with sound effects Smurf was, when he makes sound effects, it's actual sound effects. And then, like, the one joke they had with him was, like, when he was making too many sounds, and they were like, hey, sound effects Smurf, can you back it up a bit? And he's actually making voice noises, like, yeah, beep, beep, and it's like, no! His thing was he makes actual noises.
Yes.
And it's like, that's not funny. You're supposed to be weird. That's a joke.
Agreed. Yeah. I think there's moments like they have there's a dance floor moment. I said there's lazy stitching Smurfs into like the dance floor, and like there's a moment. Oh, there's a lazy stitching in the live action moments with the dogs. That 3-second sequence, like someone could they I don't know how they didn't animate that well. They didn't direct that sequence well. We've seen this a million times, like since like the 80s, where you have a cartoon character running in front of dogs that are running full speed. All you got to do is direct a set of dogs to run at a speed, and then you animate the characters in front of them escaping. That's all. I'm not saying it's easy, but that's what you have to do. We've seen this for decades, and this is the worst. This is the worst variant I've seen ever. It is not stitched. The dogs aren't running. They don't seem like they're focused.
Oh, today's technology is easy.
They did right. I know, but like it should be. It's like the dogs are just looking around. They're not really running. Like whoever, like they must have done this in the back for like $12. Like there was no effort there. I was very surprised. Well, not surprised because by this point we knew what the movie was. The movie The Route has just shitty exposition. I mean, like dog shit exposition. Like
I said, my problem with movies is when things just happen. And it's like they fall into a lot of luck or things just happen.
Yes.
Like what I thought was like bullshit with the plot was like when Papa Smurf gets kidnapped, he says look for Ken, and then Clumsy Smurf just happens to find a record player. He didn't say where he found it from, where it says Ken on it.
Yep.
He just happens to find it. We don't have a scene where everyone's looking for something that has anything to do with Ken. He's like, oh, he left this. Where'd he leave it? Where'd you find it? What the fuck?
Yep. Again, the I'm just bouncing back and forth here, so I'm just noting through notes. You would think again Rihanna would have considerable value to this movie, but they literally stitch her music into, no joke, the horribly stitching. Everything actually. There's a lot of laziness in this movie. I said this before. After the dog sequence, they run through a dance hall, but they're too either cheap. They didn't give them a budget to animate them as they're running through the dance hall, which literally just dodge, 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 dodge. Congrats, you dodged the dance hall. Instead, it's just picture, picture, picture.
It's not even stylized well. It's very slow.
Yes, there's no good editing to it. And it's like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck are we doing?
Because I don't get the idea, because if it was like one of those rays where lights keep going in and out, that would make sense. It's not that. They're just showing a picture, and I don't get the direction they're going for.
No. And they're playing a Rihanna song simultaneous, but there's no good stitching in. Again, nothing's edited that balances out with this Rihanna song. You would think, okay, this is valuable. There's a moment where, because I don't remember the fucking, they're two different characters. I think they introduced the brother of the actual main villain here. That's normally the villain, and he's a more evil guy than Rosamel, and if I remember correctly, if there's one thing I know, the cat would not help the Smurfs escape, even if Rosamel says, hey, help them escape. The cat would never, ever, ever, ever.
Are you talking about the main villain? The taller one? Oh, Gargamel.
Gargamel. Yeah, that cat would never, ever, ever, fucking ever, help the Smurfs escape.
I don't fucking know that. I'm not in this.
I know, and I'm not saying that, again, this isn't important, but it was like, what? Okay.
Maybe it would. And
in this movie, he does. Yeah, who cares? I'm almost done. Let's see. Oh, I thought this was funny. 2 of the 3 Guardian Smurfs didn't really fight until the 3rd Smurf died. That was kind of funny because it's like you guys could have helped combat this thing. I don't remember when this was. There's some big sequence that happens where they're fighting, and then it's like.
Oh, it does see. Also, so the movie. Are you about to get to the multiverse of?
That's the only. So okay, that's the cool multiversal sequence.
No, I wouldn't even say that.
It's the only cool. It is. Compared to the rest of the movie.
Compared to the rest
the only. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think the animation styles are not done that well. Cause
no. But it's still better than Multiverse of Madness, which is the bar. That is the bar.
Huh? No.
Yes.
Wait, the movie itself?
It's better than the sequence in Multiverse of Madness.
The sequence is barely anything.
But this is barely anything.
No, I think the sequence in Multiverse. It's nicer looking at least. I'd rather look at that than that fucking shit they just did.
Really? Cool. Okay.
Yeah, because also it was another lie because the trailers made it look like, oh, they're going through the multiverse. No, it's just a sequence again.
Just a 3-second sequence.
Because the only part that looked like it had some effort was the small claymation part.
Yes.
But that was it. Because that anime section was shit and it was very short.
It was bad. Okay, that was now that I'm remembering, that was bad. That was
that video game portion was very shit.
It wasn't even a good video game. It was just
It was.
You remember Pac-Man and fucking regular. And
it was definitely trying to be based on Atari 2600.
Yes.
Where it's very easy. It was very shit and easy to animate. They weren't trying to even go 8-bit because you have to take more. You have to do actual pixel art and actual pixel animation. They're not trying to even go that far. They're doing fake Atari 2600, but they didn't even feel that authentic. I guess they do one where they're stick figures.
Yes.
That was just a thing. It was just stupid.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I thought when the first trailer came in, I'm like, okay, this is probably one of the cooler portions of the movie if I was to go see it, which I'm not.
Right.
And then you were like, I'm gonna go see it, and fucking.
I need a shit movie on my list, so.
Yeah. I want to torture myself.
Happily.
You don't understand, Mark. I'm a fucking masochist. I need this.
I need it. No. But there's a subplot briefly where Smurfette wasn't actually a Smurf, or was. I'm sorry, she was a Smurf, but she was developed differently.
She was made out of clay.
Made out of clay.
No, here's the thing.
But it doesn't matter.
No, it shouldn't matter because she tells that backstory earlier to No Name, telling like she already knows about this, and for some reason in the middle of the movie, or no, near the end of the movie, it's like they treat it as like a shock to her. Like, no, you already acknowledged this earlier.
Yes.
Why is this a shock that like you were hanging out with them? You already know who you are and what you are with them. You're already aware that you were creating shit.
Yes.
Like I don't get any kind of character development, and it's like it would be like there would be some kind of character arc or development with it if she didn't have that backstory at all in the beginning.
Yes.
If you didn't
do that shit.
Show that she was self-aware at the beginning.
Yes.
But like you drop all those details later, that probably would have been a little bit more interesting. But like no, she's aware of this. She's already like aware of who and what she is.
Yeah.
So what the fuck point is bringing it back later and like having her being shocked?
That's a good question.
That was stupid.
It was very stupid. Yeah. I'm looking at the very end here. Yeah, there's a savior moment. I think it might be the lamest moment in the entire thing. It's very lame. It's like, okay, all right, you do that, have fun. Cool. Clap it up for you. That's all my notes. Outside of the fact that the end credit sequence is a little.
Oh, again, some shit that doesn't make sense is like what I thought didn't make sense, and then they try to make sense of it later, and it just ended up making no sense again. Anyway, was fucking Magic Smurf's whole thing where it's like he wished he got magic, and the book is just watching him like you can do a kid, and he gets magic out of nowhere. But it's like okay, then they make it make sense later by the book just snuck into his hat. But what doesn't make sense, the book fucking shot magic up, calling them out anyway, which the book knew itself it was in hiding.
Yes.
And it did all that anyway, all that bullshit. And there's no kind of limits to the magic, so can't they just like, hey, warp us home, warp us here. There's no limits to this. There's no rules with it. So like, what the fuck is like the rules of this magic? And he just knows it, how to use it suddenly. But also, I guess it's revealed that it's the book the whole time doing everything. But then later, he just gets magic anyway.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. No explanation, no needed. No limits, again. No explanation on how the magic even works.
Nope.
He just thinks about what he needs the magic for, and like, magic, send him away. Boop. Magic, send us home. Boop. Magic, attack. The fuck?
Yeah, I think it was funny when the book like revealed itself out of his fucking hat, and then like for a very long time the book is talking to the two Smurfs in the middle of the evil lair. It's like we're like in the middle. You guys like stop the whole movie, and like the book is like exposed for everyone to see. Like, oh, they think we're retarded. Okay, all right, good. Okay, just wanna, yeah. I thought that
the book itself was hiding. It's the one that calls itself out both times.
I thought that the storyline of a Smurf that gets magic powers that can shoot out of his hands would make for like a C-level, a C-level like good like movie-based game. This would have been a fun movie-based game. Fucking generically fun.
Let's play Smurf. There was a time Smurf game actually came out alongside with this. But it wasn't based on the movie. It was like called Smurf in the Dreams or some shit like that. It came out on the Switch 2 and shit. It came out recently.
Okay.
It's a platformer.
I'm surprised it's not called Rihanna is Smurfette.
I don't think it's. I think it's based off the plot of the movie, but it is meant. It's coming out to tie in with the movie though. But like shit. What was I'm trying to remember what it was about.
I don't know. Movie's shit. I don't have much more to say except this movie was shit. If you have anything else, continue.
Shit, I'm trying to remember real quick. I got on it right time. Just need to put this part out when I'm trying to think.
It's all fine, man. Like, no one cares. It's Smurfs.
Fuck.
You're talking about No Name shooting stuff out of...
Oh, yeah, okay. Cut here. But, like, a stupid plot of this movie is a Smurf with no fucking name.
Yes.
Where it's like... Oh, yeah, but every Smurf has this thing where it's like... I assume Smurfs are just born with a name. How the fuck is Smurf end up with no name? Because Clumsy is like, yeah, he's... Like, he was born clumsy. Like, this Smurf was, like, born with this. And it's like... You just give us, like... Or you just call a Smurf out for what they are. And it's just like... You just, like, give them the name based on that. Like, what Smurf... Like, yeah, you're a bitch. You're bitching about this. You're bitch Smurf.
Yes.
I mean, but, like, realistically... You can, like...
I would love... Oh, that'd be great if, like, the whole fucking village was like, we're tired of you fucking talking about it. You're such a bitch. Fucking bitch Smurf. You keep whining about this.
Yeah, bitch Smurf. It's like, yeah, you're fucking British Smurf. Or somebody just give him a funny hat. You're funny hat Smurf. It's like... All it takes is just, like, to have, like, do something.
Yep.
And it's like, he's called No Name, but he should be called No Name Smurf.
Yeah.
That's a thing. Like, Papa Smurf, like, yeah, that is a thing. No name.
Exactly.
You're No Name Smurf. That's it. Why? What the fuck you're upset about?
No.
Because, like, a lot of these things don't have a greater purpose. Like, fucking Clumsy Smurf isn't, like, happy with his... You think he's probably happy with his fucking life? Fucking Grouchy Smurf is happy, everyone knowing he's fucking grouchy.
By the way, did you like the DLC Smurfs? That, like... It's like, okay, we need more characters. So here's some DLC Smurfs that don't have any... They're not following the rules of the Smurfs, but we made them because, you know, we need DLC.
Paris Division? You're talking about them?
Yeah. Fucking Paris Division. Yeah.
And there's a female Smurf there, but...
Yes.
She's not made out of clay? I don't get
No. I don't... Yeah. By the way, so, again, just a reminder for everyone, several years ago there was a third... Sony Smurfs movie called Smurfs.
2.
No, Smurfs: The Lost Village.
Oh yeah, that's the animated, fully animated.
And that one has a much better It's actually still generic as a plot line, where they're exploring, and then a couple of them find the Lost Village.
I hear that one's just okay.
But it's way better of a concept.
Well, I can tell by the trailers easily.
Yes, and it's also it had a little more of a budget, and clearly, I mean, my God. Like, we're going backwards with Smurfs. What is Smurfs now, really? I mean, what is it? Like, Jesus Christ. How many more years does fucking Paramount have the rights to Smurfs? Because, Jesus Christ.
They have a show going on.
What?
I think I saw a clip of... Yeah, they've been have a show.
I mean, I know the old show. I didn't know.
No. The new CG show.
No.
I think it happened, like, 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh.
I seen a clip of it. They don't talk in that one, though. It's pantomiming shit.
Oh, well, I hope it's good.
Pantomime antics.
It can be good.
This whole movie should have been that. Just like, I don't need anybody to fucking talk. I don't need Rihanna to fucking talk.
I definitely don't need Rihanna to talk.
You can have Rihanna.
I'm not saying.
You can have Rihanna doing grunts. The whole movie, yeah. That's Rihanna grunt.
Great job, Rihanna. Should I be talking? No, stop speaking. Please. Yeah. This was shit.
Yeah. So,
this was not like it was a waste of time in the fact that, but it was beneficial in the fact that we now have a dog shit movie that is definitively the shittiest movie I've seen in like 2 years.
Since
Wish.
First movie this decade that, like, I always look up before a movie ends, before I go into a movie, like if I have an after credit scene or a mid credit scene. I looked this one up. This did had a mid credit scene. I fucking walked out as soon as the credits happened. This is the first movie I did that this decade. Where it's like, I know there's a mid credit scene. I don't care. I'm walking out.
You can keep it. Bye. You can keep it. There's nothing appealing possibly that you could put at the mid credit point.
Apparently the mid credits is fucking Gargamel comes to the fucking the
village.
No, the guy. What's his fuck? The
office worker.
The office worker, and he's like, I got a new plan to stop the Smurfs, and that's it. I guess it's like that's a sequel bait.
Right.
That's why I read when I looked on the website.
I like how Paramount could have just taken a little piece or chunk out of learning from the Sonic.
Okay.
But like they could have taken a little chunk out of learning from the Sonic movie, and instead we got this. Like
also the art style is so stupid where it's because I thought they were traveling dimensions, which is why we assumed they were going to the real world. But no, the real world just exists. They are in the real world, and it exists. But it's not a Roger Rabbit situation because like when you go to the castle. So like there's a weird scene that just like contrasts the two worlds because Rosamel's castle just in the middle of the real world.
Next to highways and shit.
Yeah, next to highways and shit.
By the way, highways that are for some reason being filmed at 3 times speed.
That was so weird.
Have no clue what the fuck.
I was so weird. I was like, why?
What are we doing?
There's a scene where he's ordering DoorDash and the delivery driver is human, is real world human.
Yep.
And you don't see she hands it off to the butler, but you don't see him on screen together at the same time. When she hands it off, you see it's given to a butler that's animated.
Yes.
And everything in the castle is also animated. So it's not like a fucking Roger Rabbit Space Jam situation. It's just inconsistent. And when they leave the castle, they back into the real world. And nobody seems to give a fuck that they're there. And it's you think also in that club scene when they're running from everything, you think they would notice these fucking blue moving things. I notice fucking roaches whenever I'm anywhere. Somebody would notice this fucking tall ass the fucking blue thing that's the size of their fucking drink glasses.
Yes.
There's no scene where nobody's a fucking blue rat.
So lazy. The fact you didn't even need to film this in Paris, or they didn't film in Paris. They used footage from Paris. But I mean, why even put Paris in this movie?
And I know this is supposed to be a fucking weird ass world.
Yes.
But you gotta give explanations to something. Explain why they jump at a disco ball and they end up to that weird world where they swim inside of it.
Is it a portal? No.
It would probably make sense if a hatch door opens up inside the disco ball, and they end up in there.
Yes.
But they jump at it.
Not just
no portal or anything opens. They just jump at it.
Not just that, but you could. Let's say you didn't want to do that. Cheap. You could just open a door, have a door open. Oh fuck. Or you could just have the lights on it and have some effect around the fucking thing. How difficult would that be? Holy fuck.
And this is coming from somebody who likes mixed media art styles.
Yes.
I like when there's consistency to it. This doesn't make sense. Gumball has consistency to it because this is real world. Same thing on fucking Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers doing the Roger Rabbit shit. Like I said before, there's consistency to the way they're doing the mixed media world. This is not established as a mixed media world, and it just has it for no fucking reason. It doesn't look good either.
No. All right.
We don't really explore much of it either. It's just we're just going from. I guess kind of.
We're jumping because remember they go from
place to place.
They go Paris, then they go Germany, then they go Australia. Because that's where the fucking weird circly unmeshed things are. Yeah. This movie is shit. I don't recommend it. I think it's awful. This was piss.
Kids deserve better. It's a kid. Yeah, it's a movie for kids, made for babies. And
No. Okay.
Made for dumb babies.
This is my whole fucking point. Okay. This is the
But kids deserve better.
Thank you. That's all I needed. I'm not getting into it, but that's all I needed. Is
I said that from the beginning. I said kids deserve better. It's a movie made for dumb babies.
Yes. Sorry, because that was one of the takes.
As an animation fan, I don't tolerate fucking dumb shit.
I agree, but that was one of the big takes. It was why are you assaulting this movie? It's I'm just saying, they get millions of dollars.
Leave the movie alone!
Exactly. Let dog shit rest in peace. It's no, can we get some effort here? Well, fuck you. What are you talking about? Anyway, that's it.
Smart movies make kids smarter. It helps their humor.
And then you can revisit the movie again.
Yeah.
And enjoy it.
Yeah. This movie's humor is bad because how a lot of comedy works, a lot of joke writing works. You do the joke people would expect, but do a spin on it. The punchline is this is not the punchline you expect. It's something different.
Yes.
And then after you've done that a couple times, then you can do the joke straightforward. I mean, I'm only saying that if you're doing jokes that already pre-existed and audience expect. This movie is very lazy as to where they're doing jokes that already exist that I've seen in other movies that I know they've picked up from other movies, and they're just doing them generally. No twist to them or nothing.
Or just not even funny jokes.
No, well, the not funny jokes are jokes that are stolen that I've seen other places before. Like that are just from common jokes from other movies.
Like the DoorDash stealing fries thing. That wasn't really funny. That was just like, okay, that was happening.
Oh yeah, that was random. It was just like it was unfunny.
There was nothing.
Or like a joke that I know I've seen some before. It's like when they jump into that portal and the turtle shells, and the turtle's like, well, they're gonna die. Yes. And it's like I've seen that joke some other places before.
But maybe if the movie was a little funnier or it was a little smarter, maybe I could like get a ha out of that. But because the whole thing is shit, I can't even give it a ha because.
I can only name 2 jokes that like I can say that was like that is kind of fun. It didn't make me laugh. It didn't make me smirk or anything. It's just my brain registered like, okay, that can be kind of funny. And the only 2 jokes are when the book says, yeah, the moon walking was me.
Right.
And the other joke was when Sound Effects Smurf bleats out the word Smurf. And he was like, no, I said the word Smurf.
that was good. Outside of,
That was I was not having a good time. If I was having a good time, I would have laughed out loud.
Yes.
But no, it just like it's just one of those. I just registered it as like, okay, that can be funny. Yeah. I can say that's funny, but that's it. That's it.
Yep. How much dog shit are we gonna keep getting from Smurfs? I don't know.
I don't know what because this is like, the effort of this. It's like, it's like a bargain bin like bootleg movie from a dollar store.
Yeah, it's worse than streaming level.
I was gonna say streaming is like worse than streaming.
Yeah. Like I don't know. All right, we're done here, guys.
Yeah, this movie's ass.
Yeah. All right. I'm sorry you had to watch this to get our thoughts on this movie. It's ass. We'll see you later.
No, this is better than the fucking Smurfs movie. Just watching 2 fucking nerds just like fucking sweat.
Yeah, we are better
about the fucking boring shit they just watched.
Yes. Sayonara, everyone.
Alright, lie on everybody.